And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Welcome back to another FPL banter. Today we're going to be focusing on strikers for Gameweek 21. I'm really looking forward because as of recording, we haven't got confirmation that Erling Haaland is back, but a lot of us have the plan to get Erling Haaland back. But it's also about just looking at who are the other assets we could be using, considering now we have some money freed up because there is no Salah and there is no Son. So at the top there, this is assorted by expected goals. We have Haaland with 3.4 expected goals, despite not necessarily being confirmed back. And that's why you see that Newcastle game in red in the first row there for Game Week 21. And then we have Alexander Isak there, with a lot of them pretty much following with 1 point something. So we got Isak 1.9, and we got Dominic Solanke 1.9, Ollie Watkins 1.6. Ivan Toney is back, Game Week 21 with 1.6 as well. And then we got João Pedro coming in at 1.5. Cool, chaps. Your top three here, man. You know, that's what it's about. You know, and I think let's make this fun. Yeah? Let's talk and let's do a top three with Haaland and a top three without Haaland, because we know we can only have three. You know, money is not an option here. Money is not a problem here. And let's also talk about one more name that you can think of that is not showing on this list. So, yeah. Maybe let me go first, and then you can jump in on my top three and tell me what you think. Right now, I think with Erling Haaland, right, my structure for my team for me was honestly going to be Erling Haaland, of course, Ollie Watkins, and then a João Pedro. And this is really because João Pedro is more of an enabler for me, and he's got good fixtures. I think he's definitely going to play, considering Adingra and Mitoma is not going to be there. He's also on penalties. In that fixture against West Ham, he was actually playing on that left wing where Mitoma's played, Adingra's played there as well. So I think, Welbeck and Ferguson will still be in and up there, when Enate was playing, he was playing on the right-hand side. But I think what's cool about João Pedro is he's shown that he can play across that front three and even behind the striker as well as being the striker. So I think he's a good budget enabler and also just like a good option. My three without, I would have Watkins, of course. I would have Isak. And I say this because Isak and Newcastle have some good fixtures coming up from Game Week 23. They got Luton, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth. And then they got, fine, Arsenal, and then they've got Wolves, and they've got Chelsea. So I would go Ollie, Isak, and I think the person to mention, if Haaland is not here, is Alvarez. I'd keep Alvarez. Again, a lot of people think that Alvarez is the one that's going to be making way, but I honestly think that it's Foden who's going to make way more so than Alvarez. When the season started, Alvarez actually started with KDB. Somebody mentioned that. And, it's things like that that just honestly makes me feel like I think Alvarez is going to be playing more minutes than Foden will, with KDB back. So yeah, what do you think about that?
No. Terrible. Terrible decisions. Terrible. No, jokes aside. Look, João Pedro's good. Actually, you make good points regarding João Pedro. He looks really threatening, when he's playing up there. I don't know, for the first time, especially for the last game. What was it against West Ham? I think it was, yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. He was literally the only one doing anything. You know what I mean? Who was a
No,
possible
even in
threat.
this previous game, bro.
Yeah, I mean, even the previous
like,
game, yeah, he was the only one who was really threatening to do something, and that's the type of striker that you want, that this guy can do anything at any moment, so yeah, so that's a good option. Watkins, I don't know whether I think it's just Aston Villa going through this, I don't know, this bad patch, before December, you could rely on Aston Villa when they play at home. You know what? They're going to score goals, and Watkins would be there. Look, if you've already got Watkins, then I'd say, yeah, you know what? Fine, keep him. But if you're thinking of buying him, that's a bit different,
Yeah,
it's a bit different. I mean,
he's really
the fixtures are not that bad. They're not that bad. I mean,
dude, I didn't
in the
notice
next
Watkins'
5 fixtures,
is 8.9. Jeez.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna buy him now, I think that ship has sailed a long time ago, because you can spend quite a bit of money for him. Rather look elsewhere. I mean, his fixtures are not that bad. I mean, the only real hard fixture within the next 5 is Newcastle. Other than that,
yeah, it's got a good run, bro.
They're not that bad. I mean, look, Everton could shut them out. Man United is just Man United. You never know what's going to happen there. And so he could score goals against Sheffield United and Fulham, but we saw what happens against Sheffield United at home. They almost lost that game. So, yeah. Look, like I said, if you've got him, keep him. There's no harm with that. For me, the only pick that you made that I really disagree with is Isak, and the only reason for that is because they've got this whole rotation thing up front with him and Wilson. Now that Wilson is fit again, or is he fit? I think he is.
He is fit. He was playing before.
Yeah, he's back.
But the reason why I say Isak is not just because he's on the screen, and good to mention Wilson, but also because he seems to be the Premier League pick, and then Wilson the Cups pick. And I say the Cups in the sense of even, yes, FA Cup, but sometimes they're not in the Champions League anymore. So I think he's going to be, the Premier League pick. And then if things are not working out, we've seen it before, Wilson will come in, and sometimes not even for Isak. Isak might be pushed to the wing, most likely Almiron's wing.
Yeah, but even if he's pushed to the wing, he's isn't that quite that useful, you know what I mean?
Impactful.
For me, I feel like he's much more useful when he's, playing 9.
Playing 9, I totally agree. Gets in good spaces and makes good runs.
Exactly. But then now that, Wilson, I see that Wilson has got he's flagged, yeah? He's got a calf injury. So there might be some good news for Isak owners. But you know what? If you haven't noticed, but Isak himself is a little bit injury prone. Every now and again he gets a small injury out of the blue. And you're like,
I feel like everybody this season is injury prone, bro. Everybody.
I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Like, out of the blue. And it's like they played the previous game, and then you think to yourself, oh, all right, the next game you should be okay, because nothing happened to him. And then next thing you know, the following game is like, bah, there's no Isak, not even on the bench. This guy's injured. Illness, he's got a knock or whatever, for whatever reason. It's like, bruh. Cool. Sometimes as FPL managers, you want players that that are always going to start, you can rely on, are dependable, so you don't have that headache. But now you got, players like that just constantly you stressing about, every week, not just every month, but every week, game week, whether or not is he going to play. Because, this season, you literally got like not a lot of teams are playing 3-4-3 because there aren't that many good strikers, or we didn't have that much money. So you literally only play about like 2 strikers. But the problem is with the best strikers, they're all expensive, like people like Isak and Watkins and so forth. Everybody's above 7. So, to have those players, you want to make sure that you're not stressing about them, whether or not they're going to be in the starting lineup or not. You want to make sure that they're playing every week, So having that stress for that type of player with that type of price is like, for me, it's a no-no. I'd rather go for people like Ollie Watkins. Watkins hardly gets injured. He plays every single game. Yes, he might not score every game, but at least every now and again he does assist if he doesn't score. He's involved in the play and so forth. So that gives you a better chance than, with Isak. If you ask people right now, would you rather have Isak or Watkins? People will tell you Watkins. And not just because Watkins has scored more goals, but, just for that peace of mind,
So then are you,
for that peace of mind.
Are you steering then more towards going back to Ivan Toney because he was giving a lot of that, same energy as Watkins, always playing, delivering even against City?
Yeah, look, I mean, with the nice thing about Toney is that he hardly got injured. Hardly ever. He played almost every single game. And he was involved in like literally everything. He's literally like Ollie Watkins, literally.
Yeah.
But with Watkins, he runs around more. He's more of a 10 than anything. But with Toney, he's basically like Isak playing 9. But he's much more dependable. You know for sure that he's going to play every single game. He never has any issues with injuries. So, but yeah, I mean, with Toney, it's a bit different. The nice thing is that he might get a transfer out to Chelsea or Arsenal, so which is even better. Obviously, with the bigger team comes that whole thing whereby you get better chances. So let's see what happens to him in January. I can't even see him on the list here for the Brentford players. So
you need to
might be a sign that
he's
moving.
Sometimes it's like another page, but yeah, I get you. So who are your 3 with and without Haaland?
For me, probably go for Watkins. No, it's a tough one. It's really, really, really tough. I'll probably also have to go with. I'll probably go with João Pedro as well, and then my final pick. Here's a real pick for you. I'll go for Darwin Núñez. As a striker. No, don't give me that look. Now, let me tell you why. First reason is no. No, hear me out. First reason, Mo Salah is gone. Right? Mo Salah is gone. So there's a better chance of him playing more games. Right? Better chance. Right? So that's the main reason. The other reason is that technically, it'll be basically him and Gakpo fighting out for number. Oh no, well, Jota's back as well. They'll probably put Jota on the right-hand side or whatever. But there's less competition now that Mo Salah's gone. He's gonna play more games, and I feel like this is his time to shine. I mean, and this is Liverpool, and then Trent is now starting to come into form. Right? Don't give me that look. Come on.
I'm letting you finish because when you're done,
you know what I'm saying is true.
When you're done.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Give me your opinion.
Done? You sure you're done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll come back at you, but yeah, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, FPL community, this is what every delusional FPL manager sounds like who wants to own Darwin Núñez. You know, I've seen this a couple of times, and it happened in this Newcastle and Liverpool game. Ball through from whoever onto Darwin Núñez one-on-one. A Jota is definitely in. Isak, Ollie Watkins, Ivan Toney. In fact, everybody here is in. Darwin Núñez, it's either wide, saved, or both again. Like this guy,
or a goal,
the biggest,
or a goal.
No. The biggest chances, not once, not twice, in a game. Over and over, almost every single freaking game, and he keeps disappointing.
Does he not remind you of a certain player at Arsenal?
Jesus.
He's gonna say who? Exactly.
No. Jesus just doesn't score.
Oh my word! Delusional Arsenal
just does not score. If Jesus scores, he scores, but he just does not score. He literally does. He doesn't get these big chances.
Darwin scores as well.
No.
Darwin scores as well.
Darwin is so random. Darwin will score a hat-trick against Man City. That's
the type of differential that you want.
Is. And that is the type of player you do not need. You need a player like, you say, Ollie Watkins. You need a player like almost Dominic Solanke.
Yes,
but Toney.
You use Darwin Núñez as sort of like your second or your third striker.
Yeah, but like you say, bro, 7.4 is too much money, fam. That's why we're talking about a João Pedro.
But now, wait. But now that we've got the money, we can afford it. Before we couldn't, because why? We had Haaland and Salah. So going for Darwin was an absolute no-no. But now that we've got the money, we can take that risk. Because you know what? We've got 2 other strikers, we've got 4 other midfielders, and we've got 3 good wingbacks. Okay. We can take that chance.
Okay, listen, Chabe, I don't doubt it. You know, this
I know where you're coming from. Look,
I've been somewhere in the season, and you guys will think, yeah, we told you guys. But the issue is that the stretch. Yes, he will play games. But the issue here is the amount of returns he should get you versus how much he does get you is what is just utterly disappointing. You know, and considering the amount of money, yes, we have the money, but we don't have the money to waste.
He does get you returns. That's what matters. For people that want to have that sort of player,
he gets you 5
gets you points
in every 4 games, bro. 3 in every 4 games, like 6 in every 4 games, like a 7 in like every 3rd game. Like, and it's like in those other 3 games, he could have got 15, 10, 12. But he misses, bro. You know this game.
I rather have somebody who misses than doesn't get any chances.
He could have scored 2 goals.
Wait. Tell me something. Would you rather get a player that misses all the time? Okay, not all the time, but most of the time, who gets those chances, or a player who does get nothing? Who gets absolutely nothing? Huh?
But it's got more goals.
No, man. Come on. Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
Now, do me a favor.
Now you're like basically comparing.
This is going to end the debate. This is going to end the debate. Do me a favor right now. Right? Look at who's got the highest points between Darwin Núñez and Nicholas Jackson right now. Who's got the highest points?
Yes, and I picked Jackson early on in the season, and I told you guys, give this guy some time. Look at him.
No.
Look at it.
Jack, I'm not saying Jackson's a good pick. I'm not saying Jackson's a good pick.
What happened?
I'm trying to show you, even Jackson, a sucky ass pick, okay, was also done just a bit better than Núñez. And that's how disappointing it is. And we're comparing him to Jackson.
When you play for a team, play for a team like
a season.
So
dude, Listen,
doesn't mean anything.
No.
Doesn't
It
mean
means
anything.
everything. It means everything. Listen, I'm not going to have this
man.
argument with you because I'm having it with you, the rest of your Nunes church. But guys, please let us know in the comments.
Every time
what do you
Nunes
think
scores,
That's Javi's picks,
I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna
let us know
I'm
what
gonna
you
put it
think
in your
the
face.
comments. All right,
Shove
that's
it in your
Javi's
face.
picks. As well as please subscribe if you're loving the content. We got a whole lot of other content coming up. We're going to do the midfielders, defenders, and we're going to do the goalkeepers. Please also check out this video. It also talks about who's the best punts, differentials, and picks to take for Game Week 21. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.